Okay, so, hey, my ex-girlfriend asked me to make a video on guitar maintenance type magical stuff. I don't have a lot of the things with me because they're at my house. So I'm doing this as soon as I can, and that's today because she asked me yesterday. That's what I'm going to do. This is mainly what I have is my iPad cloth, which you can get your own little clothy things. The spray stuff that I use is it's like Dunlop spray stuff. It's just general guitar cleaner. You can get it at any store pretty much. Although, yeah, you just want to use that because I don't know what Windex might actually do. For now, this is give me our pretend spray bottle. This is the guitar. We're going to pretend that the strings are off because I don't have new strings to put on here. Otherwise I would. You can go look up any other video and learn how to take off strings. You pretty much just take your guitar winder or just by hand and turn these, and then you kind of pull out these little knobby things. And with these loosened, you can actually stick your hand into the guitar and kind of push on the bottoms, because how it works is that this is the wood here, the body, and then here's the bridge. Then into the bridge are these go in here. So then from underneath you can kind of stick your hand under there and kind of push them out. Sometimes it takes a bit of wiggling and such to get it. So pretend the strings are off, and so what I do is I take my wipey, I fold a corner forward, and so that you have this nice corner kind of thing. So then take my stuff and just kind of right there, 1 or 2 spurts. And what you want to do is take the wipey and kind of clean the frets like this. Although I personally start up here, but you can start up here if you like. You want to do usually 1 or 2 spurts will be enough for about 4 of these frets, and then the next 5, and then after that it's about 7, and it kind of just you can get through it in about like 4 or 5 cleaning times. Then after you clean it, you're gonna want to spritz. I personally go here, 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 and here, and then just kind of clean the whole guitar pretty much. Then you want to do the sides and also the back. Just get a good cleaning in there. So that's mainly how it goes with cleaning fluid stuff. The next thing is you want to take steel wool, and we can also pretend this is steel wool, and you want to do the same thing with the steel wool and kind of just go over the frets, because usually sweat and such will get like on the fronts and backs of frets. I don't have an example because my guitars are always clean. You just kind of want to get at them. Also, clean the back of the neck. Your head, if you want the headstock to be clean too, you might want to go over and clean that as well. But all this is done with the strings off before you put the new strings on. Next thing is humidifiers. There's a couple ways that if you don't want to buy like if you want to buy an actual humidifier, then there's there's two different ways that I know of that you can make with your own. One of them is going to like the 99-cent store and getting a sponge and like a little cheap plastic case that's like this or something like that. Drill holes into it and then cut the sponge so that it would fit inside. Then what you do with the sponge is that you would take the sponge, you get it wet, and then you just squeeze almost all of it out so that it was really damp. Then you put it back inside the thingy, and then you put it inside of your guitar. The other type of humidifier you can do is what I do. I'm not gonna go to the 99-cent store. So what I do is I get a plastic bag. This plastic baggie has my earplugs in it. Just wonderful, right? Plastic bag. I take the plastic bag and I take like a pen or something and I pop holes all through it on both sides so that some air can still get through there and stuff. And then I just take a wet paper towel and get it wet, and then kind of and then dry it out just like you would with the sponge. Stick it in there. So this will be damp. It'll still make it through the holes, and you just, and again, you stick it into your guitar, which I'm gonna do right now because the strings are still on there. You do this without having the strings on. So you just leave it in your hopefully hard case for a few days. And, well, every day you want to take it back out and then re-dampen it, re-wet it and re-dampen it and put it back in. Yeah, just kind of leave it like that, you know. If you look inside your guitar at some of the wood inside, usually you can tell if you can tell if it looks dry or not. If it does, then you're gonna want to put a humidifier in there. It'll just give it some humidity-ness. Yeah. That's just how I do things. If you want to go look at someone else, some other video, that's cool. Won't bother me, I guess. I'll still sleep pretty well at night. Won't bother me and stuff, you know. So, yeah, that's my video. Thanks for watching.